3,000 hours. That's longer than I've committed to any diet. Time I could have spent learning the tango, becoming a yoga guru, or binge watching one of my favorite shows. But VALHEIM, it was worth it. Today, let's unravel these VALHEIM building layers and take building to the next level. Imagine we're peeling an ogre, I mean an onion. Alright, brave warriors and architects, hold onto your helmets. We're diving into a storm of tips and tricks. First up, we have the humble small door. It's not just for keeping out the cold. Snag those extra snap points and voila! A majestic core with floor, a windowsill and so much more. Like what you see? Bloop that like button. Crafting tricks up next. Want to copy a building piece? Just press shift as you scroll click. It's the same as when you want to remove a piece, but you also press shift. Plus, you can now use the E and Q keys to swiftly switch between snap points. And now a villain we all know too well, the treacherous smoke. Let me introduce you to the magic of the smokeless fireplace. There are plenty of other ventilation options too. You can encapsulate it, you can build high, and for the chimney enthusiasts out there, there's always the classic vented out approach. What do you think is the best way to get rid of smoke? Notice those NPC buildings on your journeys? Don't just pass them by, refurbish them and make them your own. But a little heads up, the trolls can still bash through some of those walls, so keep your defenses up. Some of those NPC buildings boost stone structures. You can use these before you can even build stone structures yourself. Do you have any structural doubts? Map out your build and fortify those corners. Don't let gravity crash your party and play with different building pieces. As you advance, you will get core wood, stone, iron pillars, and they can really improve the support of your build. Remember peeps, pillars are a Viking secret weapon against gravity. Still encounter roofing troubles? Start simple. Connect squares and rectangles, then upgrade to more intricate designs. And always protect that workbench, people. Trust me on this, hammers are not self-repairing. Now, let's play a game. How many hours have you sunk into VALHEIM? Let's see who is the biggest Viking nerd out there and drop those digits down below. Did you sadly pass away in battle? Hey, we've all been there. But here's a twist. Turn that grave from a sob story into a snazzy storage. Or, dare I say, decoration. Still notice that you have too little storage? Ever think of placing items straight on the ground? Cause it can be super handy. Do you still have too little storage? Well, if you made it to this part of the video, I still have something special for you. There is a way to make an immense amount of boxes that you can move around with the cart. Once you have bronze, you can make bronze nails. With this, you can make the cart, just fill it up and destroy it. Fill it up again, destroy it again, and you can make an endless amount of movable boxes. You're welcome, Internet. Want signs that truly represent you? Jazz them up with HTML. Add colors, shapes, and even emotes. Are you reshaping VALHEIM's landscape? Pro tip, work in the directions of the wind for those pristine edges. If you ever notice this, work in the wind. Adventuring got you worn out? You always want that rested buff. But forget fancy inns. Troll caves are the unexpected Airbnbs of VALHEIM. Light a fire, set up a workbench, and voila! Nice and cozy. And no additional building needed. Don't know where to build your next outpost? Here are a couple of things that you can keep in mind. The first one is how central is the location. Reduced travel time means more action, more adventure, and way less sailing. Secondly, plenty of items will need to be shipped as they are not portable. Having a base by the water will save you plenty of running time. The oceans are basically the highways of VALHEIM. Thirdly, is it easy to defend, aesthetically pleasing, or flat? Finding a beautiful spot while keeping it safe can be quite challenging. And what foods do you want to grow? Different biomes offer different farming options. For the ultimate endgame farm, you want plains neighboring mistlands. And lastly, living next to a boss can be a bold move, but very useful. Having a small outpost by Hildor, caves, crypts, quest locations and metals can also come in quite handy. You know me peeps, I love giving tips, so here are a couple of last little beauty nuggets. I always love using the cultivator after terraforming the ground. This really pretties things up. And you can make stone walkways. I don't do this often myself, but they look very pretty. Want to bring a pop of color to your base? Do it by adding fish, combining torches, using flags and trophies and so much more to really make your base pop. Thank you so much for watching. If you love this content, smash that subscribe button and like if you want to help me out with YouTube. Dag hè!